Hey, this is CJ Miller. I'm in my kitchen in Shreveport, Louisiana. I have been doing some cooking and I did this along with some of its buddies earlier today. Have you ever seen, let me just say, such a very tall, highly risen, um, what's the word? Um, Such a glorious, edified bit of biscuit. I basically am just starved. That's why I'm thinking this. Okay, I am CJ Miller. I'm in my kitchen in Shreveport, Louisiana. I am having breakfast for dinner. Or am I having breakfast for breakfast really, really early? It'll be about 1 in the morning. I'm about to go over and fix up the rest of the plate. I'll be right back. I don't know why I say I would be right back. I'm not really like for you. It's only going to be a second, but whatever. So maybe we can get a perspective on how well risen and how wonderful this biscuit is. This biscuit has gotten a rise that is probably 2/3 the size of the dough that it was cut from, and I'm Southern. And one of the things that I discovered a long time ago is that if I was going to be Southern, I was going to need to know how to make a biscuit. This one is different. This biscuit recipe uh, has no milk in it, although it's a similar ratio. But I used in place of the oil, um, I used an ingredient that had some milk particles in it as part of the ingredient, but there's actual no milk in it. But I did, in place of the milk, I actually used tap water because I knew, whatever. So, and it's a very flexible recipe. And then, of course, what I did was, of course, I kept spreading the dough thin and then folding it over itself to get some of the layers. And let's see what's up, you know. So, just pulling apart, we can see there are layers within this biscuit. Now, the dough itself, I could have made a little bit smoother using a uh, milky batter, but it's fine. What I'm gonna, oh God, it's so toasty and warm. You can spread butter on it. There's butter on top of it, but this is big enough to make like a triple decker. What I'm gonna do is make a little breakfast sandwich, and then we're gonna get to town because I want some of all this. A good variety of a pan sausage. I love to get bacon and then cut it. When I do the bacon and the sausage in the skillet together, I cut the bacon down, and then of course the scrambled eggs got to be scrambled in a case like this so I can melt cheese over it. But the reason is that um, the eggs, they have to be scrambled in the same pan after I pull out the sausage and bacon and drain off the grease that I don't need. I got to use that pork grease uh, for the eggs, man. With a little bit of Old Bay, a little bit black pepper seasoning, but uh, no actual table salt. There's some salt, of course, in the Old Bay seasoning, but and then of course cheese is a big part of this. Yeah, I'm hungry. Huh, what did I tell you? Layers, great layers. You know what that means? Haha, layers in between layers. Now, I know this breakfast sandwich is tall. That's a little crazy, but look, there's layers. Ha, that's the important thing. Uh, there is a layer of bacon in between two layers of the biscuit, and then there's an egg with cheese, and then there's a third layer of biscuit, and on top of that, I put some sausage, and then I've topped it off. You know what? One of my philosophies in life is never be afraid to look foolish. My other philosophy in life is play with your food. I'm going to take a big bite out of all this, but I know this is insane of a sandwich. So, but if I had a restaurant, maybe I could do something like this, maybe with a wider based biscuit, but still just as tall and layered. And yeah, we'll see. But it's basically I'm just having fun, entertaining myself. Uh, I took one bite, and wow, is that a very, very, very delicious biscuit? Of course, it didn't stay stacked, but yeah, I could see doing like a layered biscuit, uh, and then yeah, I got some of the egg in that bite. I got some of the bacon, some of the sausage, some of the cheese. Um, yeah, good dinner. This is going to be a good breakfast for dinner kind of thing. Or really, at this point, it's breakfast. It's way, way early. Um, so, if you watch these videos, thank you for watching them. It makes it fun for me, but also I enjoy making it. Uh, the videos. What I did, I took something, an initiative. The Planet Fitness that I've been going to is way across town, um, and I haven't gone to it because it's been so hot. But I've got a YMCA downtown, just a couple of blocks. So today, I finalized my membership at the downtown YMCA. I'm not going to be doing any videos from inside of the YMCA, but because that would just be me. But yeah, I want to get a little bit more healthy. Um, I've been so good on my keto. This biscuit right here, for instance, it's a homemade biscuit, has no more than 16 to 20. It's probably around an average 16 grams of carbs. But if I were going to go a higher estimate, no more than 20, because it is a denser biscuit. But not really. I mean, this is pretty good. You know. So um, I love you guys, really, sincerely. Love and light. God bless. Good night.